media queries. Any idea? What is media queries? Responsive, a bit different. What is media queries? Any idea? Media queries are helpful to create CSS based on screen size. Based on screen size. Now it's like this. Now, if the screen size is a small screen, apply certain CSS. If it is big screen, you apply certain CSS. If it is a large screen, you apply CSS. Different styles we can create depending upon different screen size. Understand? Now, just to show you like this. Now, I'm creating a new folder. Media queries. I'm creating HTML. Okay, then I'm creating the basic stuff. In here. I've created it. And now I wanted to apply certain background color to it. I wanted to apply certain background color to it. How do I apply it? I can apply directly inline also I can create, internal also I can create, external also I can create. Which is recommended? External. So I am creating style.css and I'll say body background color. I'll say I'm giving that color. I'm giving it. Now if I see here, I run this. I should see red. Why it is not coming? We haven't linked it perfect. So I'm coming here. Link CSS. The default name is style.css, but you can give any name also. So I'll come here, I'll refresh it, red color is showing. Now, if I reduce the screen size to small, what is the background color? Same color. Because we have only one body, and for that we have given background color. The specialty of media queries is we can apply different CSS for different sizes of the screens. Different sizes of the screens. Now, let me show you an example. Here, I'm coming to style. I'll write the great media screen. At the rate media screen, I'll say only. And here I have to specify the screen size. Minimum say 1 pixel and max 500 pixels. So between 1 pixel to 600 pixel width, I wanted to apply separate style. I'll say body. I'm applying a background color to body. It is between 1 to 600. I'll say background color. I'll just give green. Now I have applied two body colors, background colors. This is the normal way, applies to all normally. But this is specific to certain screen size. If the screen size is between 1 pixel to 600 pixels. Now let me try it. I'm refreshing it. We made some if some syntax is wrong seems to be. Only media, no? Media only screen. That is media only screen and maximum media only screen and minimum width and maximum. Now let us try. Now I will see if it is between 1 to 900, different style is applying. Understanding what I'm saying? I'm just showing you background color only, not background color. Anything you can do. For example, if it is small screen, display flex direction, display flex direction column you can give. If it is bigger screen, row you can give. In that cases, you will be. So here it is a media only screen and minimum width and maximum. Likewise, you can give multiple. It's called breakpoint. What? Breakpoint. We have created one breakpoint. Now I'll be creating one more. It's a at the rate media only screen. Now here minimum width 900 is there, 901 pixels from 901 pixels onwards, and width 1300 pixels. I am giving body background color antique white. I'm giving any color I can give. Anything is fine. If I refresh it, now blue is coming. Then green is coming. Understanding what I'm saying? What is media queries? So basically, we can apply certain styles for separate sizes. Probably you might be doing this. There is a family, father, mother, kid one, kid two, right? Kid one probably 11 years old. Giving an example. Probably not 11, probably you can say 8-year-old. And kid 2 is probably 3-year-old. Okay. Now, normally what happens? Mom prepares food to us. Now, 3-year-old kid eats different thing, like Cerelac or probably some food. 8-year-old kid will be crying, I want Maggie noodles or yummy or yuppie kind of thing. So in the breakfast, when it comes to this, what moms does, guy is crying for Maggie noodles. She prepares Maggie noodles for this guy. Old kid cannot eat Maggie noodles. Probably some Cerelac kind of stuff might be there. So separate thing. For father, separate thing. So if 4 people are there, she prepares 3 different types of same thing here also. Here 3 different people. Here 3 different sizes of the screen. Different sizes of the screen. Now what we can do, we can apply different styles for different sizes of the screen. What we have to do through media queries, we have to tell what is the minimum and what is the maximum. What is the minimum and what is the maximum. So at the rate media only screen and minimum width. Minimum width 1 pixel and maximum width 900. This is between 1 to 900. And this is between 901 to. Understanding what I'm saying? How many breakpoints we have created? 2 breakpoints we have created. How many we can create? Any number we can create. But there are standard sizes are there. Right now I'm giving just between 1 to 900 and 901 to 1300. But certain standard sizes are there. Standard sizes are there. Standard sizes means you go to any pizza shop, the sizes will be standard. Pizza sizes are standard. Small, medium, large. Exactly, certain standards we have to follow. If we follow that standard, that suits for smartphones, tablets, laptops, and TVs also. Nowadays, browsers can be accessible through TV also. Have you observed it? Now, smartphones, smart TVs, Play Store is also available in smart TV. You can install browser and you can install that also. That is much bigger screen. We have 5 to 6 sizes of standard sizes available, which we have to create it and use those standards. And that standard size we can find it here. The website called Bootstrap. What is Bootstrap? Any idea? As of now, we are creating CSS and we are applying it. Yes or no? Bootstrap is ready to use CSS. What? Ready to use CSS. They have created around 11,000 lines of CSS. 11,000 lines of CSS. If we include that CSS in our file, 12 pages, our website or web page looks more attractive. We'll be discussing about this Bootstrap at later point of time in detail. In detail, we will be going it. But for now, I'm just showing you. Just to show you, I'm just going to their docs. Their docs. Are able to see here. There is a link, CDN link. CDN means Content Delivery Network. CDN means that means directly you can get it from internet. So this is the CSS file. Are able to see it? Just copying this. Just to paste it here. See, this is the CSS file. So much they have written it, sir. Are you able to understand anything? Why it is difficult to understand is, if you see the file name, what is the file name? Bootstrap dot min dot css. Min means minified version. What? Minified. Minified means what? They have removed all the white spaces. They have removed all the white spaces. So the file size can be a bit smaller. White spaces. That's why you don't find anything here. Now they have a separate version also. I'll just remove this dot min. Now are you able to see? That is without spaces. This is with spaces. With spaces. So much they have created. So much. So if you directly link this CSS into an HTML page, that's it. It's types. It's like all these days we are learning how to prepare biryani. Like ordering biryani from paradise, ready to eat. Which is better? Both you should know. If you directly depend on this ordering, then if you wanted to prepare that Zomato is not available, then how to do that? Okay. But anyway, we'll be discussing about this bootstrap in detail at the later part of time. Created certain standard CSS file, so every website can use it. So even they have created standard here also. If I go here, are you able to see breakpoints? Layout breakpoint. I'm clicking on this breakpoint. Now see, less than 576 is one breakpoint. 576 to 767 is another breakpoint. 767 to 992. 992 like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 breakpoints are there. Greater than 1400 is another. If you use these standard breakpoints, well for tablets, smartphones, laptops, TVs also. TVs means mainly 1400 and above. Now let us try to create this. And for these breakpoints, they have given a name: extra small, small, medium, large, extra large. So up to 576, I wanted to create one. So what I am doing, I am saying the minimum 1 pixel and maximum is 576. 576. To 0 to 576. And we can we can name it as extra small to 767. So I will say I'm just commenting it, commenting slash star and star slash. Commenting means that will work like a disabled code. That code will not work. So here, 577 to this is small screens. Then create media screen. Width. We have 760. Because of 769 we will give. 769 pixel maximum width for 92 pixel. Name for this medium. I can create for large, extra large. Extra large, extra large, extra large. And I wanted to give the sizes medium 769 to 992, then large 993, 993 to 1200, 300, and extra large 1201 to 1400. Here 1400 and above, I'll say minimum 1400, 1401, and I am not giving any maximum. 1400 and above. Understanding what I'm saying? Now I can apply whatever the styles I want here. Now we have I think 6 breakpoints we have given. Let me give it. I'll try to use this rainbow colors. So violet, blue, green, orange. Now if I come here and if I see stuff showing orange, that means 1400 and above. Now if I reduce it, it should change yellow. Now green. Purple, indigo, white, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange. More is there actually red, but in this case we don't need. Here 7 colors, we have created 6 breakpoints, 6 colors we have. That I have changed it actually. This is now this is applicable to all. This is applicable to all. But this is more specific, right? This will override this. Now even if I don't give also, that's fine. Right. Many? I didn't get your question. question is, imagine we have 5 pages. Each page you want different colors for different sizes. You can create separate CSS files like this. Separate CSS files and link it. That works.
Otherwise, different class IDs and I can write for different class IDs. First HTML plus one table. CSS different use
Multiple approaches can be done. This is a bit more complicated. What you are saying is, but maintaining a separate file is CSS file is a bit easier, at least at this level. Once you gain expertise, you can do that.
Yes.
Anything you can do. Anything. Fine. Actually, wherever you see, you don't find this minimum and maximum. Wherever you see. You like this so you can understand it easily. You will find only either minimum width or maximum width. You will find any one. You will find it. I'm just showing you like this so you can understand easily. This is the starting value. This is the ending value. Range. This is the range. Starting from 1 to 576 styles you wanted to apply, and 576 to 777, 768. These are the styles you wanted to apply. Understanding what I'm saying. Now let us see what I will do. Let us try. I am going to create a simple div. Let us try implementing flex concept. Here I am creating one more div. ID Taylor. Okay. I am giving class name, class here, item. This flex container, this is item, or I can give class also. Container like this also I can give. Now what I will do, I am giving 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have created, and it shows normally only normal 1 to 10 it shows. Now what I will do, I am creating styles. Now if I wanted to create styles between 1 pixel to 576, I have to create those styles here. Now I wanted to create some styles applicable to all sizes, I have to create it here outside the media file. Creating item, class name, width 150 pixel. 150 pixel. Order pixel solid. Given it. And font given it. If I refresh it, see, just 10 boxes like this, and I'll say text align. If I want, I can make this item also display flex, and center also I can do it. I can do like this. Display content, enter items. That box itself, item itself is content flex. Now it will show center and vertically center. Now I wanted to make it the font size a bit big, more big. It's a 5 RPM. Like this. What I wanted to do, I wanted to apply separate styles for separate sizes. Now, first orange color, like let us take for the smallest one, violet. For this violet is the background color. Which color looks good as a background color on this? What I will do, I am saying item, taking that item class again, and here I will say background color and pick white. I am giving like this for example. Let us see. It is showing like this. Now for this we haven't applied any background color. Now here I am applying item background color. I'll give here different background color for the same item. Here different background color for the same. Are you able to see the color is changing here? Now when it comes to the third one, background color for married I'm giving it. Understanding the difference. Now here I wanted to give this one when it comes to green I wanted to give different color. Background color I'll give if it is a violet, a different background color. This different background color. This different background color. This yellow, I wanted to give different background color. This yellow. Yellow I have given corn flour. Like this I have given. And orange I wanted to give different color. Background color. Understanding what I am doing. If you see styles which I have created outside media queries is applying to all, like what width, height, border, font size, text align. All these applying to all sizes. Whatever I have created it within this is applying to only that size. Understanding the difference I am creating, what I am saying. So we can create styles within media queries, we can create styles outside media queries. Whatever you create outside media queries is applicable to all, irrespective of the screen size. But whatever I create the styles within the media queries is applicable to only that specific thing. Understanding what I am saying. Now I have given only background color. Now I can give different styles like shadows. I can give different sizes, different shadows. I can, or simply speaking, what I wanted to do. If it is bigger screen, I wanted to show side by side. If it is small screen, I wanted to show one below the other. So what I will do, container, like dot, yeah, I have given it, display, it's a direction, I have given it. Now this is applicable to any specific media query or all? All. Now everything should show horizontal. Thing is showing horizontal. What I wanted to do, I don't want it to adjust according to the available space. 150 by 150, I wanted to maintain it. I'll say let's wrap is adjusting the curve. Now this is responsive automatically. Whenever you use a flexbox and wrap, that is automatically responsive. But what I want in smaller screens, I wanted to display vertically by default. I wanted to display vertically by default. That means column. So what I can do, I can write here. For smaller screen, extra small, I'll give container the flex direction column. Remaining it will automatically pick from there. Only flex direction property I wanted to assign to column here. Now see. Any change you can see here. Why you don't see the change? We have applied to small size. Come here and see. Here it is a flex direction row. Here it is column. Got your point? So the same content, but we can apply different screen, different styles for different. This is what exactly they are doing. You may take Flipkart. Flipkart can be accessible through your smartphone, accessible through tablet, can be accessible through laptop, accessible through TV also. Or you take Amazon. Amazon, we can access it in smartphones, tablets, laptops, TVs also. Same application, different sizes we are seeing. In that case, they will take advantage of this. If it is a 80-inch TV, so 8 movies side by side, picture names. A laptop, they may show only 5 movies. Usually, Amazon means movies, they'll show like this. I've observed Amazon side by side. Here, that display details of the movies. Like this. If it is a bigger screen, they may show 8 movies. If it is a bit smaller screen, 6, much smaller 4, much smaller like. If it is tablets or smartphones, they'll show one below the other because they cannot afford more than. They'll show column. Understanding what is the concept of media queries? Complicated. The core point of media queries can apply different styles according to the screen size. According to the screen size. How many breakpoints we can create? We can create n number of breakpoints. What are the standard number of breakpoints? That's it. See, very important to understand the question. In interviews, they will check this. In interviews, they will not only check whether the answer is right or wrong, they will also check confidence also. They will also check the confidence. Now it's like this. Now someone says in interview, we cannot create more than 6 breakpoints. That's their statement. Yes or no? What do you say? But what they say, no, we cannot create. I will prove 1,000 rupees bet. You cannot create more than 6 breakpoints. What do you do? They are saying so confidently that you cannot create more than 6 breakpoints. You'll be in self-defense mode. That's it. Can be created. Why this guy is saying? No, if you say probably, then you are gone. They are not only checking whether your answer is right or wrong. They are checking how confident are you also. To give you another example, understanding. There is a donkey outside. There is a donkey outside. The other person says, "Are a nice horse." What do you? You'll say donkey. Now other person says, "Are yeah, why such a beautiful horse? Why are you calling it as donkey?" Nice legs of the donkey, good height, good shiny. This one, right? Nice horse. You'll say again. Why headache? You'll say nice horse again. If you don't have confidence, it can be manipulated by impact of others. That's what they check. That's what they check in interviews. Not about the right or wrong. How confident are you also? They check it. That is very important. How many breakpoints we can create? Many we can create. What are the standard? 6 are the standard breakpoints. Nowadays, most of the people are accessing web through mobile only. So small devices. Earlier, accessing browser, accessing any internet means go to laptop or desktop and access it. Now those days are gone. In mobile phone only people are doing it. Mobile phone, if you see so many sizes, okay, 3.5 inch to 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch. For every inch, separate devices are there. You can create separate breakpoint for separate devices also. That means 300 pixels, 350 pixels, 400 pixels, 450 pixels, like that you can create it. But it becomes more complicated. If we follow the standard, they are around 5 to 6, around 6 actually. Works for all. Got my point? Clear? Understood media queries? Any complications in this? Now I want you to try this media queries. To try this media queries, you just create any web page. Like you have already created few earlier. You can take any one of those things, or you can create your own. Try creating different layouts for different sizes. Even we have implemented that on. I have shown in VR and website. This is implemented using responsive. Responsive means we have used so many things, including media queries. Responsive layout can be created not only with media queries, including media queries, so many other things, including flexible units also, like percentage. Now see here, all these are, when I reduce it, it will adjust automatically. Smaller screen is adjusting accordingly. showing one below the other. That means flex direction column. Now if I increase it, show side by side. That means flex direction go. Fine. Clear. What is media queries? What is media queries?
To make
Media queries are useful to apply separate styles for separate screen sizes. We call it as breakpoints. And there are 6 standard breakpoints we can create, which suits for smaller devices like mobiles to bigger devices like televisions. Televisions nowadays, any device is installable. Probably, I don't know, but we are getting smart watch also. Smart watch is a very small device. I don't think so. Browser is there or not in it. Is there? Still, we can develop for that also. Watch is the smallest device. Normally, people are using nowadays, and the television is the biggest device people are using. There are certain applications which works from smallest device to biggest devices people use it. Clear? And in our next session, we'll be okay. Let me do one more concept. Understood media queries, and we have one more concept called pseudo elements. What? What is pseudo elements? The idea? So many pseudo elements are there, but very few we commonly use it. Let me create another HTML file. Page dot HTML. Pseudo elements we have created. Now, what exactly is this? Let me show you. I am creating nav. Is nothing but a container like div, but usually nav links will be there. So screen reader can understand. So I am creating anchor tag Google. We try to write some OTT platforms. Um, uh-huh. 3, 4, 5. Aha is there. Video is there. The 5 is there. 6. Netflix. Hotstar. Links are there, and I'll open it. These 5 links are showing. Why it is not clickable? I haven't given any link to it. So I'll just say HTTPS .com. .com and mmedia.com. Z5.com. One of our students is working on this Z5. Z5, Netflix, Then stop. I have created these links. So refreshing it, those links are showing. Now everything is showing blue color means I haven't visited those sites. Right. Now I wanted to apply little styles to it. So I am linking CSS. Probably those CSS which you have written there also can apply here. Automatically it is done. But I don't want those things to apply for now. So what I will do is page 2.css. Linking CSS. And in page 2.css, I'll say nav background color is done. Showing like this. But I want these things in a much bigger font and like that. So what I'll do, I'll say anchor tag font size to REM and so we'll be looking a bit. I want spacing between the items. How do I do that? Just directly giving space around will it work? So I'll say display flex and flex direction row. By default is row only. Then justify intent space around. Bit better, which is displaying like this. All the things, everything is showing in blue color means non-visited links. Actually, what happens, we have something called history. Whatever the sites you have visited, you can go through about this. So basically, what happens, whenever it is displaying the color, it goes to your browser history and checks whether that site has been accessed or not before. Accessed, it shows different color. If it is not accessed, it shows different. Now observe here, I am just now if I click on it, it will open in the same thing, same window. Right? If I wanted to open it in a different window, I have to give target underscore blank. Just simply control click. If I control click on the link, it will open it in here. So now see AHA is showing aha.com is a website. Probably it is a different website seems to be. aha.com is a website, it is showing like this. Now if I refresh, if I see here, are you able to see this showing different color? Why it is showing different color now? Because that is already visited site. This is visited site. Now observe here. I'll just close this. Close it to the site browser here. Again, now I am just opening it. So what I will do, I'll just open this. See, still it is showing like this. That means this site, this browser has recognized that this is a visited link and showing different. Understanding what I'm saying? Now Prime Video, it is saying we haven't visited it. Now if I open this, now I am opening it in a separate browser through Control key. Now Prime Video website is opening. Now I'll come here. Now see, even this is also has changed. Has changed. Got a point? That is the behavior of this anchor tag. The colors will pick automatically. It will detect whether it is visited link or non-visited link, and the colors will be given automatically. Control it. Pseudo elements. Using pseudo elements. Now I'll just say there are so many pseudo elements are there. It's a CSS pseudo. So see here. We have anchor tag link. You want, you can. This is unvisited. Automatically giving a blue color for the unvisited link. Right? If you want, you can give your own color. Unvisited link. Visited link means anchor tag. Anchor tag hover. On hover of it, whatever the color you want it. Active color. Like this, you can give it. Now let us try it. So I'll say anchor tag to REM I am giving, and I'll say anchor tag link. That means unvisited color. Red color for our just RGB will try. Red, green, blue. Anchor tag link I have given red. Now if you come to this website, refresh, are able to see. Earlier unvisited color it is showing blue. Now I have changed it to red. Now visited colors we can give. Now you like this. Visited anchor tag. They're calling it a pseudo classes. What? Pseudo classes. So it's a anchor tag visited. Green. So for unvisited, we are giving red color. Visited, we are giving green color. You see? So by default, it takes some colors, but now we can change according to our requirements. Now we have one more thing is there active. Hover is there, active is there. Hover means on rollover. On rollover, you can give. Now what I will do? Because that changing the text color only, you can give anything. You can change background color, shadows, anything you can give. Now just to show you, instead of color, I am giving shadow to it. Text shadow. 5 pixel, 5 pixel, 5 pixel. Let me show you. Are you able to see? Text color I am giving shadow. Are you able to see the difference? If you don't like shadow, you can give background color also. I just delete it. Background color. Color I am giving. Now let us see. Only background color, not only shadow. You can give whatever the styles you want. You can give shadow and background color both. You can. Understood? However, so we have covered anchor tag link, that is unvisited, anchor tag visited, anchor tag hover. we have created. We have one more is also there. Active means on click. Whenever you click it, the color. Anchor tag active. Means whenever you click on it, if you want it to do something, yes, you can do. Now I'll say here. 2 pixel solid. Whenever I click it, the border should display. Now, refreshing it. Now by default, these are all unvisited links. This is showing red color. 2 are visited links, which are showing in green color. And on hover, some background color is coming. And if I click on it, you see the border will come. Are you able to see border? Border is of it only. Now, for your better understanding, I'll give 20 pixel. More thickness I am giving. On click only I am getting it now. So, unvisited link, we can give separate color. Visited link, separate color. Separate color. Active. Active means on click of it. At the time of clicking, it's called active. These are called classes, not pseudo elements, pseudo classes. Confusion? Clear? We have worked on anchor tags, but what we have worked on click of it go somewhere. That's only we have worked on. But on hover separate color, visited separate color, unvisited separate color, active separate color if you wanted to do that. And we have pseudo elements are also there. Elements we call it. Pseudo elements means it's like this. You are creating a paragraph. First line you want it to highlight it with some style. Only first line. First letter you want it to highlight it. We can use this pseudo element. There are so many pseudo elements are there again. Now let us see a few. A CSS pseudo element is used to style specified parts of an element. Normally, styles is applicable to all, the whole element. Apply certain styles to a specific part of. Now, if I give background color applicable to whole heading or a whole paragraph, but only specific part you want it, like only first letter or only first line. In that case, pseudo elements can be used, right? So, see, for example, it can be used like style the first letter or first line or an element, like insert content before or after the content of an element, like that we can do. Now, see. Here you can see double colons. Pseudo classes mean single. If you see here, after anchor tag, only single colon is there. It means double colon. And P means paragraph, then double colon, then first line. Whatever the styles you give here, applicable to paragraphs, first line. First line. Like first line, we have first letter is also there. First letter is also there. You can apply specific to first letter also. Now, just to show you, I'm coming to page 2, creating a paragraph here. Lower M 300. Around a paragraph with around 10 words has been created. Now I can see here. Now I wanted to highlight only the first letter. Then what I can do? Page 2 here, I'll say paragraph, double colon, first letter. Now, font size 4 REM. And this 4 REM is applicable to only first letter of the paragraph. Kind of things in the newspapers. Now I am highlighting only first line, first letter only. If you want, you can highlight the first letter also. Now, what I will do, okay, paragraph, background color, anything you can do. Is applying to only the background color is applying to only first line. Cases we can use it. Pseudo elements means you can apply certain styles to specific part of the element. The whole paragraph is element. Apply to specific part of. Then the pseudo elements are useful. So many are there. So many pseudo elements are there. Letter first line we have covered. Intro is the name of the class. To classes also you can apply. First letter, first line we have tried. There is one more is there. Before pseudo element and after pseudo element. You wanted to apply certain styles to a specific element. Element means all H1s or all paragraphs or all images, something like that you wanted to apply. Then you can use before or after. Before or after. That means now we just show like this. Let me create it here. You can understand it. I'm creating H1. I'm creating H1. This is heading. Around 10 headings I have created. If I refresh, if I come here, refresh it. Now see, 10 headings are coming. Now before each heading, I wanted to display an arrow. For example, like this. An arrow I wanted to display like this. Before each heading. Then I have to use H1 before. Then now that is applicable to all headings. Or after a heading, I wanted to display an arrow like this. After heading. Use H1 after. You wanted to display these things for paragraph. Paragraph before you can apply. Paragraph after you can apply. Yes, it will be helpful. Now let us try here. Even they have given an example here. See H1 before content. They are giving a simple image. This will be displayed for each and everything. Now let us try it. Let me add a folder, images, and inside these images, let me add some image. Now this bullet we have created earlier. Let me try to use this bullet. Now what I will do here in the CSS, I'll say colon, double colon, pseudo element. before. Content, images, bullet. Now we have given H1 before, that means this bullet will be displayed before H1, before each H1. Now if I come here and refresh it, now are able to see. Understanding what I'm saying? Now you may have 100 headings, 1000 headings throughout the thousands of pages. For every heading it will show. Got your point? Probably I can show you like this. To see small icon here, small icon, those kind of things. I'm just showing it normally available. Now I want it to show after also. And what I have to do? One, after. Then show. But we want reverse showing. If I want reverse, I need to create a separate image. I have to rotate it and save it as a separate image. Now, in between, if I want, I can add some text. No, here. Paragraph. Or also we have given the before and after paragraph. This one, first letter and first line we have. For paragraph also, you wanted to display something at the starting or at the, you wanted to display something at the ending. You can do that also. Just paragraph before, paragraph after. Are there like that? But mainly people use before and after and this first line and first letter. Got your point? Now the marker pseudo element selects the marker of list items. Now see. Now see. For markers they are applying it. Yesterday we have worked on ordered list and unordered list. Remember? Default things they are giving it like this, circle, square, none like that. If you wanted to control the styles of the colors of that, then you can use this marker. Normally, what people do, people create their own images and use them instead of because they have limited styles only, circle, square, limited styles only. But instead of that, people use go to here, Google. Google image search. Let images if we go. Now, see, are able to see different styles are there. Like this. Like this. They will take that image and use that image. I have shown you already how to use that image. This type image. This. So many are there. Understood what is the pseudo elements? The selection is there. Element that matches the portion of an element that is selected by a user. See here. Any of the text, which color it is showing? Some red color is showing. That is a select pseudo element. Selection pseudo element is there. Now, if I select it, are able to see the selection pseudo element. Color red, background color yellow. That is red, background color is. But I have used these colors. I have used different colors for website. Complicated activity. You should know the knowledge. That's it. Simple two-liner. That's it. All CSS pseudo element and pseudo classes they have given it. See. Okay. Pseudo elements are after, before, first letter, first line, marker, and selection. In pseudo classes, we have worked on active, have worked on over, done, link, done, visited. We have worked on it, and we are going to work on few here also. That is nth child. Are you able to see? Child. We are going to work on that in future. Just have a look at into it. What are these things? But mainly in pseudo classes, 95% of the cases we work on anchor tags. Anchor tag related. That means link, visited, over, active. 95%, maybe 98% of the cases also we can see. Remaining, we don't use much. In some cases, we can use nth child. I've shown you the nth child. We will use it for tables. What? Tables. That when tables are coming, I'll be showing what is this nth child. Understood pseudo classes and pseudo elements. Single column means pseudo class. Double column means pseudo elements. I want you to try this, and in our next session, I will be working on, will be learning on images in detail. I have already shared that video. If you have wanted, you can have a look into it. We'll be going in detail about images. Like as of now, what we have done, we are taking an image tag and giving that SRC. That's it. But there is much more is there. Possible, just have a look into that video. Otherwise, anyway, I will be covering. We'll be covering a bit detail into images and background images. Then we will be entering into React Angular. So now I want you to install a software called Node.js. What? JS, which you can install it. You can go to website nodejs.org. Node.js in Google, it will automatically take to the .org. 18.112.1 is the latest. We have two versions here, LTS and current. Two versions are there. This is a stable version. Stable version means created, tested, and released it. This is not stable version, but it is not tested properly. So we just install this. Recommended for most users. We just install it. Whether you are using a Windows system or Macintosh system or Linux also works, but most of our students are using the Windows system. If Mac, it is showing automatically for Mac. If yours is a Mac, it will show Mac. If it is yours is Windows, it will show Windows. So install that. It will be showing you. There are certain commands we have to run. We are using Visual Studio Code. Normally like this we are using it. But we have, you just go to view, are able to see something called a terminal here. Clicking on this terminal will come. We have, you don't know what is console also. Okay. We have something called terminal will come in the Visual Studio Code. We are going to use this a lot. We are going to use this a lot. So time has come to enter into React, but we don't jump into React directly. We will tell you what is the purpose of React. Why are we doing it? We are doing it now. Everyone, government said, go and inject this corona vaccine. Followed it or not? But every instruction do we follow by government? React JS. First of all, why React JS? What are the advantages of JS? All those things we'll be discussing. And we'll be going. In the meanwhile, you just install this. So, step 1, HTML, almost done. Step 2, CSS, almost done. Step 3, we are entering into React JS. Still, we are going to work on HTML. Still, we are going to work on CSS. That HTML is over. No. Still, we are going to work on it. Have we worked on tables? Have we worked on forms? No. We are going to work on that. So, HTML is also not over yet. CSS is also not over yet. CSS is almost done. But there are certain things because Bootstrap is related to CSS in a way. So, first step is done. Second step is done. Now, we are moving towards the third step. For these 2 steps, it took almost 2 weeks for us. Yes or no? Now, once these 2 steps are done, then only can move to third step, which is React JS. If I directly go to React JS in day 1, you'll go mad. Yeah, why I have to do all this? Directly going from here to here is also difficult now. Directly going from first ground floor to third step is difficult. That's why step by step we are doing it. Simply speaking, JS if you use, you can with less code you can achieve. Less code you can achieve that. Simply speaking, for your better understanding, I wanted to go to 5th floor. Steps you can learn it, but I am not saying don't put efforts. Efforts we cannot achieve anything. That is for sure. Because I am observing, I am getting very less submissions. I have to focus on that.